Okay, so he's not there. So let's check, someone. There it is. Alright, let's head over. If he's not here, then I will return to the Beacon Skeever and see if he's moved there. He's not here. Let's check the Beacon Skeever. Hardest part about doing these quests, because most people just do these naturally. But I'd like to do all the side stuff I can before moving on. I'm very, very OCD when it comes to playing games.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and go.
Hi.
Being old, take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Irnskar has me in debt up to the eyes. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own.
Stretching, God, that is so stiff.
He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
My back popped in like 3 places when I was stretching. God, that hurts. Alright, let's try and find this guy.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
Over, no.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons get so dumb.
Okay. God, he's in Castle Dower. Alright. So they don't toss your German totally is so fine.
Unless, when I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch. Of course, I had a horseshoe hidden in my glove. Debts are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do. Works for me. Tell Octieve the debt's settled. Keep your sword, Armstrong.
I don't think that counts as a bribe. Oh, that did. Hey, got it.
Balgroof refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city.
Achievement good.
Hail, Summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
I kind of went a weird way. I thought I was going towards the market. Hey, Game Pass.
Hey, wanna play tag?
That is kind of interesting. Got an achievement out of the way.
This is an ode
Being
to
old, I'm too old. You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Alright. So now I want to focus on the Bards College. which isn't really so much about playing music. It's just like finding and exploring dungeons, which is weird. It's not really much of a faction. So let's head to the Bards College. We need to talk to
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Viarmo.
Hardy.
That kid back there. I thought adventurers are supposed to look tough. Do you know how many people I've killed just for looking at me funny? Wait. No, this isn't. Over here?
I brought it to you, but still I refuse.
Yes.
Welcome to the Bards College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bards College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in the Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
I knew that, but they sound familiar. Let's exhaust his other options
Not
first.
much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested. Not much. But as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times. But the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. That's tremendous! I have to admit, I didn't fully believe it still existed. Now, let's take a look at this. Oh no! Well, this won't do at all. Look, the copy is incomplete. It's aged to the point that parts are unreadable. Oh. It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf Festival. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bards College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening. Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses.
Okay. I'm gonna try and choose the best option. I'm not looking for a guide on this.
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What do we say really happened?
Let's do Olaf found him asleep.
Nah, all right. I'm writing that in. I'm not sure about the court, but I find that much more probable than Olaf capturing a dragon. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but Asgeir seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened?
I guess we could say, because I'm guessing this option would have a negative effect because we're presenting this to the Jarl, so.
Is not the most exciting answer, but the most likely. I'll write it in. It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
Alright, well, let's hope we do it right. And they get out of the way. This will be a kind of a new experience for me. I feel like I chose safe answers based on what he, how he responded. But I don't know if that will give me... I don't know if that will give me the best reaction from the court. Because the other option for the first one is Olaf made a deal with Numenex. And that seems kind of unrealistic, because only the Dragonborn, or I guess Greybeards can understand Dragon Tongue. And the other one was Olaf was Numenex, which is just like terrible in my eyes. In regards to the second one, there's not really that many good options. So I chose, like, I felt like that if I selected that he used disguised troops from Winterhold, that would have a negative effect on the council, because we're presenting this to the Jarl and the people in charge of Solitude. But I can't remember what the last one was, but I remember there's something I didn't like about it.
I hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating
It's kind of... Let's just go ahead and get this done.
I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
This is Skyrim. It's not like just spelling something won't make it so that you can't actually do this. Alright, here's hoping it goes well. I'm not using a guide, just doing this blind. Well, sort of blind. I did this once before. I cannot remember the answers I chose.
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf struck a deal to make himself king. Numenex let go, though none tell that tale.
What?
Olaf grabbed power by promise and...
I didn't choose that.
From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's
I didn't choose the deal.
protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired and wicked. Olaf gave orders, Winterhold disguises.
No!
Attack on Solitude.
I didn't do this!
Destruction to follow.
What the f-
His men dressed up, and then
What the hell is happening? I chose Olaf. That's not what I chose. That is not what I chose. I chose what the f- chose.
welcome to the Bards. Always a pleasure. You should be aware that, when possible, we ask Ellis.
I'm just trying to speedrun this.
Yes, I need you.
That
to
is
retrieve
not
the
what
board.
I chose.
That's oh no! It means I can't read it to the court. If she isn't, it means that the burning of Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses. Oh, Olaf. Death dealing. Your legend is your cunning King Olaf was Olaf's one eye. He famously captured.
Okay, so apparently it thinks I chose this. Let's make sure that I select.
Nah, all right. I'm writing that in. I'm not sure about the court, but I find that much more probable than Olaf capturing a dragon.
Hold on. Something is not right. What is this quest called? This is glitch. I guarantee you this is glitched. Skyrim, tending. I'm checking this because this is actually glitched and you can't actually. Hold on. Oh, if you chose he convinced Solitude to attack Winterhold for choice number 2, the recitation and scoring will both act as if you selected Olaf ordered disguised troops to attack Solitude, and as if you had selected Olaf made a deal with. Why is this game broken? God, I can't even select the ones I want. Are you serious? Alright, so. If I can't choose,
You're leaving? Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer,
that is so stupid.
death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What did we say really happened?
Okay, so...
Nah, alright, I'm writing that in. I'm not sure about the court, but I find that much more probable than Olaf capturing a dragon. Olaf grabbed power
What is
by
a safe
promise and
choice?
threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but Asgeir seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened?
Sorry, I just want to make sure that I pause it because apparently there's multiple bugs with choice too, and I want to pick the best option. I really didn't want to have to do this, but the very fact that this quest is glitched really annoys me. So it looks like this is the
And they got the orders backwards. Yes, I'm writing that in. It should be good for a laugh from the court.
I really didn't want to have to do that, but I don't understand like why they managed to release this game if it's so broken at launch. I never realized how many bugs are in this game.
Lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
I never realized how many bugs are in this game until I started streaming this. Holy crap. So to put it in perspective, there is a bug where sometimes King Olaf's verse will not be found next to the body where I initially found it. There is, and there's another thing where if it's absent, it'll be stuck in the ground. And then the choices itself are bugged. I don't understand like how this game was just released so broken. I would have loved to have been able to select the ones that I actually wanted, but I can't do that if the choice is not actually mine to make.
I do hope the court likes the verse.
Ah, God, it really bugs me. It may seem like I'm being cheap, or it's not really being like entertaining if I'm just looking up guides or wikis. But for the most part, I'm not looking up like a step-by-step way to how to complete every single quest. I'm just looking for the locations to find the quest. But when I come across a quest that is bugged, like this, I have to figure out like if there's a way for me to actually progress this and salvage this quest without me having to worry about without me having to worry about what's it called? Without me having to worry about completely failing the quest or getting like a bad ending, because you can't really fail a quest unless you manage to kill a quest giver, which is very rare because most quest givers are immortal. But for miscellaneous quests, it can happen.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think
But
they've done an excellent job of recreating it.
It makes it less fun when the quest like this happens, where your choices you make doesn't matter.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we.
Oh wow, let's progress.
I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
Alright, let's see how we do. That's just so stupid. I really didn't want to have to look up a guide for that, but it's just, what can you do?
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man. No fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf captured a fast-sleeping dragon, a mighty feat which the meek would not fail. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Olaf gave orders, Winterhold disguises, an attack on Solitude, total destruction to follow. His men dressed up and then went out to fight, but they reversed Olaf's orders, much to Winterhold's sorrow. So ends the story of Olaf the liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded. Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough. Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself.
Meleron, you lazy.
I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Like most.
Speak to Yorn.
Scary.
Or Jorn, I didn't hear it pronounce it.
Watch your feet. Got lots of things to take care of. What do you
I'm really kind of salty about that, the fact that I couldn't choose what I wanted because of a glitch. Ah, God, I got the hiccups.
The bard to be. Did Viarmo send you? I'll tell everyone we're ready, but we'll start the festival at dusk.
God.
Come talk to me after dark. We'll get the festival started when you do. The bard to be. Did Viarmo send you? Great. Looks like you'll be one of us soon. We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf.
Yeah?